Hey Mark, I had some time to kill while I was eating dinner. I know you're asking about like what to do to, I guess, be like more prepared for what's going on. So I was watching through some of your games. I'm like halfway through, whatever, some skyscraper game. And I've seen a couple things. So just watch out the rest of this round. All that's gone on this round so far really has been. You just kind of went and put your air jabs up. It's a house side attack, so you're droning yourself in for a backside take here. Kind of take the cameras with a grain of salt. They're really buggy in the spectator mode. You see no traps, but you don't drone your doorway here. You don't drone the top of the doorway because they have Finrear, right? So we don't know if there's Finrear above that door. We see the Aruni gate. Obvious audio, you're off. Okay, so first thing. You talk about getting caught off guard a lot. If we look who's on the board, we knew we had a Caveira because you and I tried to drone out the Cav at the start of the round. It was a whole thing. Anyway, you know there's a Cav. You drove your drone for like 20, 30 seconds before you're going in this black door, right? What's down here? We have black stairs here. We have the rat spot, right? Where the shield goes for the karaoke rotate. And like all main stair geisha side rotates and everything. You don't know what's on the other side of this barricade when you're punching it. There are no kills here on the timeline, so you don't get interrogated. But as you see here, okay, we saw Cap through the wall. So you open your window. Minor way to do it better so you're more prepared. Your crosshair placement here is not bad for pre-aiming head height. You jump in with no info though, and then yeah, interrogation happens. I guess one quick thing, though, is with our ADS here, you clear it with your ADS up, but then you jump in with it down, and you go into... You're going into 1 angle, 2 angle, 3 angle, 4 angle without your gun up, right? So, would it have saved you here? Probably not, right? But you did almost kill her. I mean, I don't know. But... keep your gun up when you're entering into places, right? You know you're probably not getting swung from down here because we have that pressure of through the open wall. I'm pretty sure that's around where I'm playing right now, where I'm getting Finreared. And so you know all of your pressure's coming this way. Jump in with your gun up this way, right? We want our gun to be ready in the direction where people are coming from. The rest of the round doesn't really matter because you die. Another thing, during our drone phase especially, I've been watching you save your drone if you don't have a drone spot in mind, which is good. It's a good rule of thumb to let's see what your setup is like. You're doing Capcan stuff, is what it is. So putting barbed wire and Capcan traps on the same door is never a good idea. Capcan trap goes off first, breaks the barbed wire. You got drone putting that Capcan trap down. I wouldn't worry about it. Missing the drone is what it is. We want to aim with the tip of the reflex sight.
10 seconds left.
I like that you're spreading the traps out. Once again, barbed wire on the doorway. Here, I like it because they're going to be coming through the barbed first, right? So they're going to clear the barb before they hit your trap. You're probably going to tilt the fuck out of them if that goes off. That's an instant mental boom. Your traps are down, your barbed wire's down. You're moving towards an extended position. That's great. I don't know how much of this audio you actually hear. You know you get droned and the drone goes away. What are we doing? We're moving around. We don't have comms, right? So we don't know what's been called. Wow, these guys had good drones. Be aware of the... Good kill. Be aware of the dragon window. That one you jumped in and got cabbed on. People really like jumping in with shields. Just something to think of when you're positioning yourself. Here you're strapped for info, right? You don't know what's happening, but you have a good amount of safety right now. And again, that drone that's like in your plain view, stuff like that doesn't matter, right? Like again, a drone in your plain view, stuff like that doesn't matter. You see it, you clear first, you kill it, good. That's good. Good fundamentals. That's the Bravo drone Capcan trap is rough. Okay, you're starting to get pressured here. You know they're coming. I don't hate that challenge. You just stayed on the angle for too long. Your gun wasn't... You weren't pre-aimed first. Come on, let me spectate you. Going half speed. So we can really see your crosshair positioning here, right? When you take that corner. Not this. I don't know how to speed it up. Okay, so that was shotgun trap. Now you think, okay, I have to fight this. Where is our crosshair at? We're aiming low, we're looking for drones. Here it coming, that's fine. We don't know who's coming. I probably wouldn't have reloaded just because we don't know if a push is following that Flores drone. I mean, your aim's not bad there, honestly. You're not aiming at either of his head height spots, right? You're aiming in the dead middle of the doorway like he's walking at you. The better people we play against, the less that will happen unless they are just straight up rushing. I'd say like the easiest way to fix it is gotta swap again. Play from cover, right? Your first swing wasn't bad. I'm pretty sure your mental just got kind of boomed after you got bravoed. And you go for an ambitious swing. Look at where you die. You are a solid 2-second walk from any hard cover from either of these angles. If they pinch you, like good players will, right? The Bravo's gonna jump in. Even if you kill the Flores here, you immediately get traded because you're in the open. How do we stop from being traded? We have hard cover, we hold tight angles. So if you had info on this dragon person, you can hold from back here. You can see my cursor, yeah. Hold from back here, right? Holding a much more passive angle on their jump in, waiting for their swing, and you're also holding a passive angle on this push, right? Because you're meeting him here. He will clear you, like he will swing into you, but you just play angle advantage if you hear him coming, right? You drop back to here, like say he's here, taking his clear, like through here. If you position yourself here and wait for audio, and then we're listening for crouch audio or we're listening for walking audio, right? So if we hear walking audio, we want head height pre-aim. If we hear no audio, we want crouch height pre-aim. And then we just swing wide and mow fucking spam bullets in this general area. That's if you're going for a wide swing, right? Here, not a good opportunity to wide swing. He has full cover. You put yourself in a wide swing position against someone in full cover. He has a pixel. You have a pixel on him. He can see your full body. Go here. See? So he can see your full body. Meanwhile, you have a pixel on him. Just stuff to keep in mind. Alright, next round. Did I ever finish talking about drones for your prep phase? All your drone stuff is if you drive it and you save your drone, make sure you use that drone, right? There were, especially on attack, you were kind of stalling out, like not really sure what to do because you weren't sure what was ahead of you. Use your drone out the traps that are on the route you're going to take, drone out angles on the route you're going to take, and just get after it. Especially with like a lot of the like standard games we're playing, it's not really going to be punished that hard if you die early. You're going to have to start dying early if you want to start taking fights and learning angles. The goal is to not, but the way we want to survive isn't by sitting in a corner and waiting for them to come to us, right? We want to be applying some kind of pressure, because if they have 5 people applying pressure versus our 3 people applying pressure, we're going to lose almost every round. Or I guess the better way to say it is we'll be playing from the back foot, right? We have that disadvantage. I like opening these holes. It's really good, especially with TCSG. You're meandering a little bit. You're rotating for a trick, okay? Oh, this was where we were talking about the trick with the Thatcher. I had tuber out because you called me off of it, I think. I like this a lot. You don't hear anyone coming. You don't know anything that's going on. Hop on cams, spend 3 seconds, cycle through your cams, see what you see, right? Open your cam button, tab through all of your cameras. I don't see anything. I don't hear anything on my cameras. I'm off cams. I'm back looking at where I might get ratted from. You know, sometimes you'll get routed by a Nook running at you. Other times you'll see their entire push. It's really, really good info on what's coming your way. Like here, you're not getting pressured, right? And you hear the Nook. Gun up here, because you heard audio. So gun up, be ready to take a fight. Don't be worried about terrorists. Yeah. So it would have happened anyway, right? Because I'm pretty sure Thatch... No, he went down to bottom, and that was when I killed him. Okay, so... Recruits here. He's not opening the door, though, because they're worried about fighting through mini. Until this terrace barricade is open, just assume you're going to be fine to any terrace pressure. Keep it in your mind, right? In the back of your mind, I'm listening for this door to open behind me, but I have these soft walls here for all the soft cover. As soon as I hear audio, get my gun up, start looking towards where it is, pre-aim head height. If we don't hear audio, pre-aim crouch height. Just think about it that way. You'll probably end up being ready for a lot more fights than you are. I'm going to pause the recording and go into a different game. Alright. We have a bank starting top floor. Yeah, go get your E3 wall. 3, 2, 1, right, descending. E3, E2, E1, because Europeans play this game and they call the basement the first floor. Something like that. Oh, wait, no. They call it the subfloor, and they call the ground floor the ground floor. But they call the ground floor the first floor, because it's like Spanish, right? It's like Latin, like primero. Means like first floor, like where you're entering from. I don't know, something like that. Drones all over the place. I did a terrible job looking. I think I'm just struggling doing all the site setup, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we don't even have rotates right now. I didn't pay too much attention to your setup, to be honest. A little bit of wasted hard drive space. I assume you're listening for an Amaru here, right? Careful early square pressure. We have these long angles opened up, so we can play much more lobby and stock side. Our hold is very weak. We have no stock toe holes as a result of Legion not shotgunning a single thing. I'm still opening stuff. Alright. Oh, you took damage. Wait. Where'd you take damage? Did you get collied? Okay, so the reason why we don't need to reinforce these two walls is because of this castle barricade. Those two reinforcements should be on these two panes here with toe holes or chest holes across stock. Usually toe holes, I think, if I remember correctly. I think it's only chest holes if you're going to hold it really hard. Alright, we're coming through here. Where did you get hit? You take damage. Oh, the Zero spammed you through the windows. You're just rotating back and you get spammed through the windows? Look, that's a failure on your castle. Yeah, so your castle should have those windows up. That one's on me, Goat. Sorry about that. That right side window that I'm challenging should be castled, or at least one of those should be, so you have some soft cover. I like seeing you get on cams. Jaeger's fighting stock. He gets distracted, goes back to his post. Good guy. Can I get back to an overhead view? Whatever. Oh, I can. Okay. Why is this happening? Oh, because I'm going free cam. Yeah, so we're just not seeing pressure right now, right? You being on cams is great because we don't have teammates and you're not playing very active, right? But let's just talk about it, right? Okay, you know what? Let's see what you do and we'll talk about what you could have done after. Okay, so we're meandering right now. There's a breach. You dump. You stayed in that fight for too long, but that's just something that comes with time. Throw your pre-fire at her head height and then get off the angle. Yeah, so you just expose yourself to an angle. It's just not being familiar with the angles. That's fine. Alright. So let's talk about what we could have done instead, shall we? if we go back to before you died, to when we're, I think the real like moment is right here, right? Like the collie's been holding us through these windows all around. None of us really knew that. I think she only shot at like Valkyrie and Legion. Maybe not even. Anyway, I don't think we had info on her, so we got kind of lucky here. But anyway, that's the window you need to be aware of with these castles set up the way they are, especially if we see the Kali Lance that broke this one. Anyway, back to what you could have done, right? What your alternative choice to challenging into here is. At this point, we know they have control. I think you yourself saw them breach this wall, right? You saw your stuff get cleared, you saw them breach it. You have one player in Janitor who's playing on an island here. That's me, so I'm going to be playing my life, right? Unless I play really, really badly, my play here should be trying to survive to act as one of the walls for their push. I don't know if we knew that Buck was underneath. I don't know if that ever got calmed, but something you can do as a 3-speed with a C4 in your pocket, get after it. Buck is underneath. He's going to be fighting your bandit batteries. You're our denial. Get down there. Drop down lobby. You know, you'll probably get seen on a flank cam, but the point isn't killing him. The point is making his life hell. So if you get droned, like if you get hard pinged, start spamming every fucking wall you think he might be coming from, right? If you have no info on him, spam your bullets. Drop down. How do I go down here? Drop down. This door is so strong if you're the one walking in the door, because you get a free pie on all of this, right? He'll hear you, but your audio will... You'll have audio on him at the same time he'll have audio on you here in beepers, anywhere in archives. Y'all will get the audio on each other at the same time, assuming he's not standing still, crouched in a corner. When you drop, you know, we have to be thinking about all of our lobby repels. I get why it'd be scary with the collie and everything, but fucking kill the collie, right? You died to a long angle anyway. If you're gonna die to a long angle, fight a collie, kill a collie. Or just throw some jiggles in and make her life hell. So back to this round in particular, right? We know we have a Valk camera in this site right here where my cursor is. You were on it, you saw it. We are going to have info on the site where they're pushing. You have a C4 in your pocket. Rotate down, kill the Buck. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe Buck is gone. We'll watch the timing out and see where Buck goes in the timing of you dying here, right? So you would have dropped lobby by now. You'd be walking in. He would have been holding you. So, you know, it would have been an unfortunate timing situation. This Buck has good brain, but he's watching through the vert anyway. So instead of taking this fight here where you're at a disadvantage, right? Not only do you not know the angles, because we don't play the castle setup a whole lot because we haven't had to. But not only do you not know the angles, your gun is not favorable for this, right? You're going against Habana rifle, sledge rifle, Zero rifle. Two of the best guns in the game and a very well-rounded rifle, right? You're using an MP7. Great for headshots, kind of mid for everything else. Get down in the little tangled shits down here where you can spray through a wall with your high fire rate SMG and one-shot headshot this Buck, right? Assume you got into a fight here and you played on your hard cover. Because like right before you die, right? When he clears you, or when he comes back this way and is looking towards you. The timing was about right here, right? Right, so you're up and moving, you're ready to take some space. You're like, fuck, my team needs me to be involved in the round. I guess this is after that, though, because Habana's already moved off the angle. So you took your first fight already. Even just taking the fight there, but then going out to Banana is a really strong position. We need lobby info. If we don't have lobby cam, it sucks. We have our Legion elevator. We know no one has pushed banana because we have an elevator player that's not tweaking. So we know there's probably not a ton of lobby pressure. Drop, go for it. You'll take the fight here on this guy with hard pressure. You have this whole soft wall to wall bang him through with your MP7. Maybe the fight is not going well. You're like, fuck, I'm gonna die. You can rotate through open area and then come up square, right? Cut him off from the other side. Play your life. Come up main stairs, meet up with your Legion and me, and we'll take a fight square, take a fight elsewhere. If the fight's not going well, the whole point of being, like, the whole advantage to being a roamer is being like, oh shit, I think I'm gonna die. All right, I can leave. And we're rotating out, right? And then we think, what is a... Sometimes it's not what is the best play I can make, it's what is the play I can make at the moment, right? If I was looking from your perspective on site, and I saw a Legion here, or me here, I'm probably rotating up main stair and trying to meet with my team again. I'm rotating into couches here. You have a lot of stuff to get through here, right? Because you don't have info on stock. We don't know if we have any of this control. So you're probably going to stall out right around here by the time the attack is going to come through. So then you get to push through and like fight the attack, or at least take a fight janitor door, or meet with me janitor door. Because their sledge really should never let me get away with this castle barricade. Anyway, that was that round. On to the next one. You're on... Where are you on? You're on Cade. Alright, let's see this setup. Okay, right away, these walls don't need to be reinforced anymore unless a very specific strategy happens, or is, like, being played. If we lose E1 control, we lose the round on this site, for the most part. So having those walls open lets us rotate into vault, and lets us rotate to fight E1 much easier. Getting the claw down ahead of time, I like. That placement's questionable, because they can shoot it from the doorway. They can shoot it from the CC doorway. But, you know, that's like assuming people actually drone, and why would we be doing that? Alright, let's see what your play is. We have no garage pressure. I'm pretty sure I begged you to play garage, or at least start garage for me here, so I could hold the other side. Your gun wasn't up, your gun wasn't ready at the angles that people would be. It was for the crouch walk here, not where the angle would be. I died to a collie somewhere, I don't know. Oh, it was the back push, okay. Yeah, it was the lobby backdrop. So you take a pick, you're walking with your gun down a lot. I'm assuming it's just because you're not super comfortable on the maps. It's fine. It's not really something you have to be super worried about until we're playing against like the champs. But when you're like, these people are just ready for me, that's why. There, like, your gun was up as you were taking the angle instead of being up and on where the dirt fight would be. There, I assume you just forgot about the collie and you were getting pinched out. It's fine. Or you knew you had to kill someone. Yeah, that round, just mechanical stuff, like being aimed at the angle as you swing into it. Kind of like if you were going to go for a pre-fire, but you're not going to pre-fire because you don't want to throw your aim off, right? If we actually pre-fire every angle we go into, if our pre-fire isn't perfect, we have that recovery time, especially on DMRs. So for while you're working on your pre-aims, go into the angle, pre-aiming, I think this is where, if he was holding an angle on me, I think this is where his head would be. Have your gun up, swing into that with that thought process of, I think this is where his head is going to be if he's holding me. And same thing, just playing on hard cover and not committing to angles is hard, or not committing to fights is hard. That might be why you have a hard time with roaming, because when you get into a gunfight, it kind of seems like you take your fingers off the movement keys and just click, 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 or click and move mouse. 5 seconds left before if you want to play like that, you're going to be pixel peaks only, is going to be like all you can hold. again, walls, it doesn't really matter. It's not like our team's making use of the reinforcements anyway, right? The reason why you don't want to reinforce those is so you can have roam, or reinforcements for your roam, but it's not going to matter. We're aware of garage. All right, let's see how we swing it this time. Very, very committal swing, but again, that's expected, right? That just kind of seems to be how you're comfortable swinging. I don't know what this stuttering is. All right, you see a collie. What's your play? Throw in some jiggles. Okay. I respect you going to take your time and aim. It's just about knowing how fast her rack is. How fast can she revolt her rifle? If instead of... Hold up, hold up, hold up. No! Alright. Me, the mech T. Okay. Throw a jiggle, we see her. It seems like you saw her there because you correct afterwards. If you bring your aim up to here, right, because we're going to be swinging, right, we see our distance here when we get into the angle. We saw where she was on our peak, she's here. We put our ACOG here. As we move our movement over, as we go into our swing, our aim is on her head. We left click, we win. Or she has hard cover there, we don't left click, we lose. Let's see what happens and then see, like, so you can see what I'm talking about. Great bait. You see her again, you get a clear view of where she is. Again, this would be where we adjust and we fix our jiggle off of the adjustment. If she swings wide, we don't want to shoot. It's fine that our crosshair placement is off, because as soon as she swings wide and we see her, we need to be back off the angle, because she's collie and she's going to ruin our day. Same thing against people with good aim, right? If they are not where we're expected on our pre-aim, get off the angle just as fast as you can. Go into a passive hold, look for your teammates to back you up, and have a trade. The less untraded deaths we can have, the better off we'll be as we start getting more consistently higher rank. All right, into the fight. We need to be 1x speed. This is not helpful. It's about the re-rack time on the collie, okay? So same thing. You bait it out. Great. You wait too long. You wait for her to get that rack off and that next shot out. You have a timer here that's very telegraphed. On other guns, when we're fighting on pixels like this, that the telegraph of our timing we're looking for is how long recoil takes to reset. So after the last bullet we heard on a gun like the SMG-12, right? If someone dumps their SMG-12 at us, they're going to be looking at the ceiling. So we know we have a solid half to quarter second to get a swing out, or at least be prepared for our next swing. If they're just tapping one bullet, one bullet, one bullet, one bullet, instead we look for the timing of the one bullet. Here with Kali, we have the longest spacing in between our one bullets. So if we would have waited... If we jiggle and we go out immediately and just take our shot and get off the angle, we know we beat her on our timing no matter what. We have time to get out, take a shot, get back off the angle. That's why Kali's so bad against good players. Her only way she gets kills with her sniper is when players don't know she's there or when they're being hard held by her. If it gets into any kind of extended gunfight, the Kali has to leave or swap to her secondary because of how the gunfights in this game work with the jiggles. I'll keep talking about it as we go into round 4 and lose the final round of this game. Well, maybe I don't need to harp on it anymore, honestly. I think you probably get it by now. Oh, there's a cat.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, let's see what you do with your drone this round. First round bank, current meta, almost always a top hold, right? It looked like you were positioning your drone there for like a rappel. That's good. Getting your drone in, yeah, to somewhere like this underneath. And just being able to see one of these rooms that later on in the round, it's a pain in the ass to get a drone into. Like right there, you saw that speaker? Like if we back up like 5 seconds. Here, you can jump up here, here, here. There's a drone spot here that lets you see all of the teller's door walk. If we go back behind us, there's shelves everywhere you can tuck a drone into. All on these bags inside of this printer. On these shelves up here, jump up onto the speaker, jump up onto this door frame. Just hide your drone under this desk so we have audio in this room, right? Just anything like that is really, really, really strong. My lobby drone's alive. No one broke it. We see that guy on the run out. This was the run out round. Droning here for info is really good. It came too late, right? We want that early in. Yeah, your drone's dead. I don't know if it actually got shot or not, but your drone's dead because of where you left it. That's fine. I'm pretty sure we were pretty effectively mentally boomed at this point. I think this is when you were farming for flashes. You don't know what's in square. Okay. Why do people keep catching you unawares? Right? We know no one's on the square door right now. Where could they be? Tucked right, tucked left, deep on stairs. Right, deep on these square stairs. Right here. Look where you aim instead of at any of the 3 spots where someone's not in your line of sight. I mean, I guess they could be against the ivy wall here too, but with the door open, odds are no one plays against the ivy wall unless they're specifically going to be challenging the roof, and that's going to be like a 1 in 100 round sort of thing. So, we're aiming here instead. You can flick, but that means you have to be very confident in, I'm drawing a straight line to here, right? If I get wide swung, I need to meet him in a straight line here. If I get wide swung, I need to meet him in a straight line here. If I get wide swung, I need to meet him in a straight line here. Your lines have to be clean here to win this fight. And the better people we play against, the cleaner they have to be. Instead, if you're here, you're ready for someone tucked, trying to rotate out. You're ready to track them with your yin gun. You're here, you're ready for the swing here. If you're here, you're ready for either of the swings down. I tend to not like holding above angles in this game. Oh, my door is closed. That's why she's meowing. I'll pause the recording in just a sec. I like flicking up. I don't like flicking down because recoil goes up, it doesn't go down. So I can ride with my recoil instead of having to compensate more. That's personal preference. I would always be holding here, right? I would always be holding this left side square door because the most likely avenues of approach all come through here, and the greediest swings are going to come through here. That's applicable to every single angle you take in this game, right? Think about where someone's going to be as you're going into it. Harder on maps we don't know as well, for sure. Let me pause the recording real quick and take care of this cat. Okay. So what's our play here? We don't have info. One of our teammates feeds. Looking for a main walk up. Yeah, that angle's not as good as it used to be, is what it is. We seem kind of lost right now. We're looking for our flashes. I know what your play is. So, we don't have lobby information. Really, really bad to get on these windows without lobby information in every game we're going to be playing, right? In ranked, in standard, in quick match. People love ratting in the lobby, especially with 3 DMRs and a dock on the board. One shot from Boz G, gonna ruin your day. 2 shots from DMR, you're instantly dead because you're on rappel. You can't get injured on rappel. Dock 1 taps you. 3 shots, I think. 2 or 3 shots from this thing. I don't know what the new damage drop off. You're instantly dead because you're on rappel. If anyone is on these lobby windows, I guess it doesn't really make sense to do it that way. I can always just change perspective, right? So we don't have info here. This dude was droning. if you knew that already and you knew that he was there, okay, it's fine to get on these windows. Totally chill. Careful of people suiciding. Yeah, that's suicide. Good job getting off the rappel. I'm pretty sure you heard it and got off the rappel, so A+ for that. And like the vigil's often nowhere, running out. I love a... Okay. Yeah, so this is just not knowing anymore. That's fine. Those sides are all bulletproof. You cannot get angles through those skylights without rappelling. Rappelling is fast now, so if someone's there, hop on the rappel, kill them, get off the rappel. Rappelling's really, really fast. It's really, really strong. Here you can drop. Just don't drop without yinging it, right? Yings have charge time now. Yeah, good angle. Oh, I think that went down. I think you caught the middle of the staircase. I really like you sending that and then going away. Just move faster, right? Like, we jump in, run through toe holes. Yeah. 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 Alright. Teachable moments. Same thing, we don't know where we're going to get swung from. We know we're jumping in on toe holes. The blind is great. If we're going to capitalize off of these Ying blinds, we would want to be pre-firing. We'd want to just dump our ammo through this wall. But I don't think you'd get a kill that way ever, honestly. If someone was fighting the toe holes, you would jump in and pre-fire right. But unless someone's actively on the toe holes, I think you just say fuck the pre-fire, you swing wide, and you pre-aim this... let me get back to where you were alive. Where are you here? Alright, you're about to jump in. Perfect. So, the angle you want to be looking at when we enter... So, if we know we're being fought from toe holes, we're jumping in and pre-firing right. I don't think that was the case. So instead, we jump in, gun up, motherfucker, gun up. I get the toe holes are scary. You have your candelas to bail you out. One went through those toe holes and blinded all of janitor door side. Here, this one exploded, blinded all of this doorway. Gun up, where's not going to be blind? Head holes and a swing, right? So we want gun up here, right? When we come in the window, our gun needs to be at that top main corner. The whole reason okay, you have an LMG, you could just spam this wall. We have a minute left. You don't know what's going on here, right? It's fine. Drone in your pocket, by the way. You didn't have to YOLO with your collie, or you could have droned for your collie to bait her that way. But I respect you for being tilted at this point and just hoofing it, right? We're running it down. Yeah, like I'm 0-3, you're 1-3. Our only player that has gotten a kill is dead, right? So we're running it down at this point. Throw your pre-fire through the wall at that top main swing, and then look here. Aim up. I'm aiming at this doorway here, and I'm swinging with my aim on head level. Right? All I have to do is move my mouse in a straight line to the right once I'm at head level. That straight line to the right. Straight. Right? We're going across here. This guy's in Trump. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be him. But if he was up on this conference table, we transfer our aim from this corner as soon as we see these holes. Transfer our aim to here, clear it, and then back to this corner. Continue to swing out wide and fight janitors to see if your candela here got somebody. Right? Did my utility impact somebody here? I'm gonna swing around to this corner and clear my angles and check. Then same thing, right? We clear through the couch head holes and we get back on this main angle. If we don't have audio, we're out of candelas. Smoke deep, walk in couches, or walk in conference, fight couches, fight airlock, fight Trump, pray. Get C forward, GG, the game is over. This recording's way too long. I just unplugged my headphones when I was moving. I didn't eat a single bite of dinner. I drank half a Gatorade. I hope you learned something.